Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. We are live. Boogie Down Productions is live. Tuba, Alabama. Raheem, you want to give a shout out? We got
Assalamu alaikum to all the true believers and all the light beings on the planet.
Yo, can you drop that verse for the people before we get started?
Mashallah. Yes, sir.
Drop that verse for them one time.
Thank you, Akeem. Peace and love, y'all. Like, y'all, I'm eating okra and rice. Yo, my family treating me good out here. So I'm going to spit this rhyme for y'all. Alright, here we go. Make way for the majestics. Please don't become a casualty. Super light beings, the new defenders of the galaxy. Put the squeeze on them. Watch how they react, dropping God degrees on them. Fresh up out the chambers, now these weak rhymers in danger. They running from the light storm. Paul Satan blast, I got a cannon as my right arm. Go to war with Satan cause he tried to do the light harm. Extorting every hood, wrapped around it like a python. But the rain is finally over. Camouflage down, marching with the love soldiers. Yeah, we taking over. Fire bread pudding mixed with a little granola. Lay that wine time, they saying Sean A got that Yola. The voice for the babies with no food and the lights out. I'm posted in that water, shining for you like a lighthouse. Grip of the lion's paw. Oh yeah, the gods are raw. Fierce as a lion's jaw. Now I'm about to snap you off into the light and love and peace. Dig? Because that's how we rock it.
Where can they find that at?
You can find that on SoundCloud, Sick Hop, The Leaders, Rasola featuring my brother, Scarab Shabazz. So like I said before, peace, love, light. You know what I'm saying? We up here building, and the Sheikh is coming right back at you. Peace.
Yes. Fall, y'all don't fall.
Fall.
We are with the first family. El Sahu and his beautiful family, the first lady, and the nurse of the year is in the building. And we got Sindidi Allahu in the building. California, Sheikh Bamba in the building. New Orleans in the building. I want to send the peace and salams to Zulu Fall, Boatman, and all the people in Virginia that wanted to be here. Brother Talib in New Jersey. He wanted to be out here. There was another brother, Sheikh Ibra Fall in New Jersey. He wanted to be here. Brother Ramar, peace to the G.O.D. Also, Brother Fabian. Supposed to sit your bed out, man.
Peace to Lou.
Next time. Peace to Lou in California.
No, I was.
Oh, yeah. And the mystic Lou L is here doing some ritual work here in Birmingham, Alabama. We are here to give some teachings, and the title of this one is called Sufism and Advice from Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. A lot of times I teach from what I have learned through my journey and the people that I study with, but today I want to focus specifically on Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba's teachings and what he has to say, because whatever he has to say is much more important than whatever I could possibly say. So, there's a qaside called Allah is more generous than any generous person. And every murid, first of all, let me stop. Murid, BAYE FALL. What is a murid? For all the new people here, I welcome you to the retreat in Birmingham, Alabama. This is our 4th retreat. We had 2 in Philadelphia, and this is our 2nd one in Birmingham. And inshallah, we will have this type of teaching retreat every year, at least once a year. So what is a murid and what is a BAYE FALL? Let's start with the basics, square one. The name of our order is actually Murid Dullah. Murid Dullah. When you look online, you'll see Muridism. And Muridism is a short form of the word Murid Dullah. So what does that mean? Murid is an Arabic word that comes from the Arabic word irada. Irada means to have willpower. Irada means to have willpower. So the prefix in Arabic mu means one who, like musalam, one who practices salam, peace. A Muslim is from the word salam and mu. Salam means peace, and mu is one who. So a Muslim is one who practices peace. So a lot of people by definition are Muslim and they don't even know it. Let's say you work in a pharmacist. You're a pharmacist working in a pharmacy. Lady come in with 5 children. She having a hard time. You smile at her and give her some peace. You Muslim. It's simple. Muslim is not something that you can learn in a book. A Muslim is somebody that has peace and try to give somebody else some peace. Now, this might sound funny. One time in Philadelphia, I seen a guy on the side of the road. He said, I need money for beer. His sign said, I need money for beer. Astaghfirullah, Allah forgive me. I gave him $1 to buy some beer, trying to help him get some peace, because at least he's being honest. Right. At least he's being honest. I need money for beer was on his sign. Other people like, my kids at home, my wife in the hospital. Can you help me? You give them some money to go buy beer. So at least this guy was honest. So Muslim, one who has peace. Murid, irada is willpower. Mu is one who. So our way is called Murid Dullah, which means one who has the willpower to take the journey to God. That is the way of Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. Murid Dullah, one who has the willpower to take the journey to God, but it also means, Murid also means a disciple. In every Sufi order, Tijani, Qadriya, Naqshbandi, Shadiliya, you have a sheikh and a murid. The sheikh is the teacher, the murid is a disciple. So many words in Arabic have more than one connotation or more than one meaning. Like even in English, you could say feet. A pool can be 6 feet deep, or you can step on somebody's feet. It's the same word, but has different meanings. So in Arabic, the word murid is one who has the willpower to reach God, but another meaning is a disciple or worshiper of God. So our way is Murid Dullah, people who worship God, who have the willpower to take the journey to God. Now, what we know is that Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba never promised nobody heaven. He never talked about, if you are in my way, I'll take you to heaven. He never talked about, try. You never heard him say nothing about being fearful of hell. It's sad that people use fear and associate fear with God. I don't want a God that I have to fear. No. For me, Allah, God is love. So we should have love for God, not fear. Fear your own monkey. Oh, I gotta stop cursing. Fear your own bad actions. Fear yourself. Fear what you might do, not what God would do. Fear your negative actions. God does not punish people. We punish ourselves. Okay, so let me get back on the subject. Murid Dullah. Who can tell me, what does the word murid mean?
One who for the path.
To take the path. Now, even in the Bible it says, straight is the gate, narrow is the way, and few be those who find it. Straight is the gate, and narrow is the way, and few be those who find it. So the murid is one who has found a path to reach God. That means you found a trail through the woods, and you said, I'm going this way. Okay, let's say you come to a forest, and you see a trail where somebody done walked through the woods to get to the other side. You could take your axe and cut the trees down and make your own path. But the sheikh is somebody that done already went through the forest and left a path for you to follow. So it's wise to find somebody like Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, Sheikh Fall, who already took the journey, and you just walk in their footsteps and reach Allah. Does anybody have any questions? So this is the Murid Dullah, and in our order, you cannot talk about Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba without talking about Sheikh Fall.
I have a question. So what is the Dullah?
Dullah, it means of God. So La, Ilah, Ha'il, Allah. La is the Arabic word that means God. Allah means the Al is a prefix meaning the. Allah means the God. So a childhood song we always sing, la 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 la. La 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 la. Do you know in Arabic you saying God, 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 God,
right.
God, 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 God. La la la, like la ilaha. That la means Allah, God. So it's simple. So simple is for the babies. So he asked the question, Murid Dullah. Now this is, I'm gonna give y'all the real answer. No, I can't do that because the camera's on. But Murid means disciples. Dullah, disciples of God. And we are disciples of Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. So I'm going to just stop right there.
I heard you.
Okay? This is a very thin line, El Sal. Get your hand out my pocket. Get your hand out my pocket. Trying to get me to give all the secrets. It only take one person like him to start a riot. He be in the crowd, raise his hand, ask the question. Next thing you know, they beating the shit out the minister. You son of a, you told us that to eat pork? Yeah, no cussing. But he asked a question to point out a very, very minute point that means a lot, because Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, look at this. Every other Sufi order is named after the Sheikh who founded it. Mm. This is a very fine point. Qadiriya order, named after Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani. Tijani order, named after Sheikh Ahmed Tijani. Naqshbandi order, Sheikh Shah Naqshband. Shadiliya order, Sheikh Abu Hassan Shadili. In our order, do you hear Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba's name in there anywhere? Nope. He was gone beyond his ego. This is a master who named his way after the disciples. Imagine that. You have a path, but you name your path after your disciples. One of the sheikhs said, when you with Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, one of the sheikhs said when I was in Senegal, he said, first of all, to be with Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba in 2017 is such, yes, assalamu alaikum to the people who are viewing this. Thank you for joining. My name is Forrest Gump. Mama said don't talk to strangers, so please message me your name so I know who all of you are. I see a lot of people popping up on the screen. So, yeah, comic relief. To be with Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba is such a high honor that one of the sheikhs said, if God showed you your position with God because you're a disciple of Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, you would never come back over here to see me again, and I'm your sheikh. Do you understand what I'm saying? What the sheikh said? This sheikh was a very high being. He told all of us, if Allah showed you, my disciples, where you were in closeness to God, y'all wouldn't need me no more. You wouldn't even come here, nothing I got to say. Basically saying this, disciples of Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba are so high, if God showed us our reality, we just sit back, drink some tea and coffee, because our next life is finished. The job of a murid is to help other people go to heaven. Remember that. Nobody in the sound of my voice never has to worry about their condition in the next life. Pure facts. Teach on that, God. A sheikh came from Mauritania to see Serene Salihu. Serene Salihu was the last living son of Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. The sheikh came from Mauritania. He's a Sufi master. He came to Serene Salihu and said, Sheikh, can you pray for me so that when I die, I don't go to hell? I'm scared that when I die, I might go to hell. Can you pray for me so I don't go to hell when I die? Serene Salihu said, can you please ask me to pray for something else? Why you think, First Lady, why you think the Sheikh told the man, can you ask me to pray for something else for you?
Well, because you said the followers are already in the path of, having a better life. Yeah.
Come on with it, First Lady.
I'm listening.
You're already in the path of going to the highest places in heaven. You don't need to go to the Sheikh and say, can you pray for me so I'm scared to go? No, Surin Sadi was like, brother, you done came to a holy man and you asking me for that. Can you ask me to pray for something else? This gets very deep. I have to tell a story. And then we're going to get to the BAYE FALL. Whoever your friends are, that's your religion. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said, your religion is the religion of your friends. So you want to have friends that are righteous. Prophet Muhammad says, peace be upon him, your religion is the religion of your friends. So I can't, if you worshiping the devil, I can't be your friend, man. I mean, I'm sorry. Carry your on somewhere. I can't. Yeah. Hold on. Bismillah. Oh. Yeah, but I don't know how to do that on my Nobody ain't got no numbers memorized no more. All right, how we gonna do this? Hold on 1 second. Yes. Hold on. All right. After these messages, we'll be right back. Oh, wow. Reconnecting. All right. Not a bad use of technology. We are back. Alhamdulillah. Anybody have any questions? If you're watching the video, and yes, we gave a shout out to Sheikh Fall in New Jersey, and he actually tuned in. The sister in Huntsville actually has tuned in also. Assalamu alaikum, Dada Jeff. And we were talking about Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba naming it after the disciples. And when you're in this pathway, you don't have to worry about where you'll be in the next life. Because all of us will be with the Sheikh in a high place in the light of God. Now, one example of this is, and I didn't even open the book yet. I'm gonna tell this story, and then I gotta get to the BAYE FALL, and we gotta keep it going. So, when Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba was in Mauritania, I know so many stories about the Sheikh, it's ridiculous. When Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba was in Mauritania, he told the Mauritanians, if all my disciples were to die at the same time in different places on the planet Earth, I would be in all of their graves to receive them. Now, before I finish the story, I got to tell another story, and then I'll come back and finish that story. Allah is my witness. When I was in Tuba, my teacher, Abdullah Farmi, his wife lived in Malaysia. This is going to sound like something out of Harry Potter or Star Wars. His wife lived in Malaysia. They were Sufi Muslims from Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani's order. His wife's father died in Malaysia. The wife called Farmi hysterical. Farmi, it's a man in all white in my house. I can see him. Nobody else can see him. It's a man in my living room standing by my father. Who is that? Who is that? Farmi said, he got his whole face covered? She said, yeah, that's Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. Don't be scared. She said, I can see him standing in my house. Nobody can see him. Farmer said, that's Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. Don't be scared. They hang up the phone. About an hour later, she called back. We at the grave. I see the same man standing in my father's grave. Nobody don't see him. I see that sheikh you went in Africa. He's standing in my father's grave. I see him right now. In Malaysia now. And I'm here, I'm witnessing all this like, Fami, who's... Oh my God, the sheikh is showing out. He done went in my wife's living room and they went to the grave and the sheikh is standing in the grave right now. My wife said she could see him in the father's grave. Now, this man never took his bayat with Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. Just think about that. This man was the father of the wife of a disciple of Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. And he did that for him. Hold up. I think I'm gonna need a V8. This man never knew Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, never probably heard his name before, but because his daughter is married to a disciple of Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba go in his grave to take him to Allah. Now, if he did that for somebody that didn't even know his name, what he gonna do for people walking around with his picture, telling people about Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba? Another story. One time, I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for Mambamba. Cuckoo for Mambamba. Cuckoo for Mambamba. One time my daughter, no man, this stuff is better than crack cocaine. I better calm down before I lose it. One time I called my daughter in Indianapolis, Indiana. A couple years ago, I called my daughter. She said, Daddy, you know that man dressing all white in that poster? Yeah. He was in my room this week. He was in my room when I woke up. I said, what? She said, yeah, Daddy. I woke up. He was standing by my closet. I said, nah. She said, I closed my eyes one time, open. He was still there. I said, what? She said, I did it 3 times, Daddy. He was still standing there. The 4th time I did it, he was gone. I said, that's Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. He's going to be with you forever. Don't be scared of nothing. He showed up in my daughter's living room in Indianapolis, Indiana, about 5 years ago. She's like, Daddy, you know that man in the all white? He was in my bedroom today. I mean, earlier that week. So, back to the story. Because now you might be able to believe it. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba told the people in Mauritania, if all my disciples died at the same time, I will be in all of their graves in different places on the planet Earth. They said, now, Sheikh, we're going to send you do some miracles, but this we don't believe you can be in all their graves all over the world at the same time. They said, Sheikh, we're going to test you on this. He said, okay, what's the test? They said, okay, tomorrow at 1 o'clock, all the Muslims going to pray in the different villages. We want you to walk into all the mosques and lead the prayer in all these different mosques in different neighborhoods at the same time. They said, if you can do that, we'll believe you can bleed in all those people's graves when they die. He said, no problem. I'll be there. So they went in Mauritania to all these different mosques and said, listen, if Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba come in your mosque and lead the prayer at 1 o'clock, we want y'all to come outside after the prayer and play the drums so we know he was in your neighborhood. If we don't hear the drums, he ain't come over there. If y'all see him lead the prayer, come outside and play the drums, we know he was there. They said, okay. They went to all these different mosques in Mauritania. 1 o'clock, Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba walked into all their mosques.
Right.
It's better than Harry Potter, man. Then, after the prayer, they heard they was playing the drums in all the neighborhoods, saying he'd been over there leading the prayer. Somebody who can do that, none of us. You could damn near go to Rome, slap the Pope, and still go to heaven. That's how much blessing you got being with Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. I'm not telling nobody to do that, but you got a lot of. You could go to Rome. How you doing, Pope? Bye, nigga. I'm with Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. Nigga. What? You can and still go to heaven. That's how much blessings you got. Okay, now, and we ain't even opened the book yet. Like I said about 20 minutes ago, if you talk about Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, you got to talk about who?
Sheikh Fall.
Sheikh Ibn Fall, Fall. Why is Sheikh Ibn Fall so important? Because if we didn't have Sheikh Ibn Fall, nobody would have known Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba was hiding himself from people. He did not tell nobody he had powers. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba was acting like he was just a regular Muslim who was teaching Quran. He wasn't teaching no Sufism. He wasn't teaching nothing mystical. He was teaching basic Islam. To the point where Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba would let people pray in front of him. He wouldn't even lead the prayer sometimes. He would just stand in the back, let some other guy lead the prayer. When Sheikh Ibn Fall came, he saw how the people was treating Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba and said, hold up, wait a minute, let me put this bat in it. He had a big club. He said, anybody try to go in front of him and pray, I'm going to beat you. He was beating people. He's the one who said, when you come to Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, you got to get down and greet him like this. If you don't, I'm going to beat you with this club. Sheikh Ibn Fall brought Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba out of hiding. One day, Sheikh Ibn Fall and Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba had a conversation. Sheikh Ibn Fall said, I just saved 15% on my car insurance. No, he didn't say that. I know somebody wrote that down. Astaghfirullah. He did not say that. Sheikh Ibn Fall told Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. Now this is very, very metaphysical. Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba, me and you was together before God created the universe and the world of souls. Mm-hmm. Let me stop right there. What? Kana kamga? Yo, defa down there. Yo, defa go walk low the chi. Bolo me kumo sitting to a Sheikh Ibn Fall kan yeni walk low the chinyon. Yo, balonge left bako.
Nigga, you crazy.
That's basically what I said. Yeah. Nigga, are you crazy telling people something like that? And this is maybe their first time they heard. Yeah, look at all these responses. I know. Can I come? Yeah. I'm not really crazy, but maybe I am. Just a little bit. So, Sheikh Ibn Fall said to Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, me and you was together in the world of light before God created the universe, and we had an agreement. You told me, Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, to come and find you when we came on planet Earth. Now I came to find you. You are not supposed to be teaching this basic Islam. Stop. Our agreement was for me to come find you and you start this pathway to take people back to God directly. If you don't stop teaching this basic Islam and you don't start teaching Sufism, I'm leaving. I'm out. I'm not here for no basic Islam. I'm paraphrasing it. But that's exactly what he told him. Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba and Sheikh Ibn Fall was together before God created the universe and the world of souls. They had a pact to come on earth close to the end of time and work for the Prophet Muhammad to open this Murid path. Real rap.
I got a question.
Yes.
So is the body is fire that lay dormant in the root chakra.
In the body, there is a fire that's dormant in the root chakra. It's called Kundalini. Yes.
Right,
Hold up. So, yeah. Somebody else asking the question, but go ahead.
So if you saying we are Murid Dullah, you say the word had more than one definition.
Sure does.
So La is divine fire.
Okay.
So you're on the road, on the path to raising your Kundalini to get to the divine fire to become God.
Fall, y'all don't fall, y'all don't fall, y'all don't fall. Fall, y'all don't fall.
Drop that science.
That's, yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
So La is for fire as well.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Divine fire.
Listen, man.
Fall God.
Fall got him.
Oh, God.
Now, who had a question? Somebody on the viewers had a question. I'm trying to go slow. I'm trying not to blow a fuse. I'm trying not to have howl or nothing. So, Sheikh Fall told Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, you have to start teaching the inner path of Murid Dullah. After that, I don't know if y'all heard. Did I tell this story before?
Tell it again, Sheikh. Tell it again.
After that, they had a meeting. Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba told everybody, I'm not teaching the basic Islam anymore. If you want to learn that, you can go to somebody else's synagogue. You stay with me, take your bayat, and I will take you directly to God. At that point, a lot of people left Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba. Only a few people stayed. They left him, said, we didn't come here for that. We just want to learn Arabic, Quran, and how to do the prayers. They left. The few people that stayed, Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba made them sheikhs. And when it got out that he had a lot of power in the future, everybody came back.
Right.
But then it flipped on him. Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba said, nope, y'all the ones that left, I'm not teaching y'all. Y'all got to study with the ones that stayed. So he made them disciples of the people that stayed with him and didn't teach him. So, BAYE FALL comes from Sheikh Fall. Bai means father. Bai is a Wolof word. Sama Bai, he's my father. Dama Bai, I'm leaving you. Bai has a lot of meanings. Bai means father. Bai also means to leave something. But Bai also means the way of somebody. So BAYE FALL means the way of Sheikh Fall. Bai can also mean to leave your old lifestyle and take on something new. And BAYE FALL also means Sheikh Fall by Gore. Sheikh Fall is the father of mankind. Now this would take a whole nother discussion. Sheikh Fall was the first person to say La ilaha illallah in the world of souls. In the world of souls, Sheikh Fall is the owner of La ilaha illallah. Sheikh Fall was the first person to say La ilaha illallah. Bodum kalimatu la ilaha illallah. Sheikh Fall is the father. By Gore mean he's the father of the wali or the father of all the saints. I think I'm going to stop. I don't want to go too deep into Sheikh Fall because it's a lot of stuff I could say that people wouldn't understand at this point. So we're going to stop right there. BAYE FALL means I'm taking the way of Sheikh Fall. And what is the way of Sheikh Fall? The way of Sheikh Fall is work. Sheikh Fall said, my way is Jif Jill. You can write that down in Wolof. Jif Jill. Jif means you put in some action. Jill means you receive the blessing from God. Sheikh Fall says, my way is Jif Jill. You put in action, you receive the blessing. Example, Sheikh Fall says, I'm not going to go in the mosque and pray. But I will build a mosque so people can go in there and pray.
Right.
You see that psychology?
Right.
I'm not going in there to pray. But y'all need a mosque? I'm going to build it. Don't y'all touch a brick. Because he knows he's getting a residual spiritual income. If I go in the mosque and pray, that's just for me. If I build a mosque,
Right.
every person that goes in there and prays, I get a blessing from them praying. This is the BAYE FALL philosophy. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba says that work is better than prayer. Work is better than prayer. Working for God is better than praying to God. Because your work for God might be the answer to somebody's prayer. Now imagine that. Your work for God could be the answer to somebody's prayer. Give you an example. Homeless people out to, one of the Buddhist philosophers said, to a homeless person, food is God. I was like, that's kind of deep.
Savior.
One of the Buddhist people said to a homeless person, food is God. Because if you're homeless and ain't got no food, somebody come to you with some food, you're like, oh my God, some food came. So, Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, I'm going to sum it up. They asked Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, what is the best way to become a saint? What is the best way to become a high master in Sufi way? Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba said, in this time period, the best way to become a saint is to cook food and give it away and feed people. He says, just by cooking food and giving it away, God will raise you to a saint like Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, like Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, like all the saints who prayed all night. Cooking food and giving it away is the best way to reach a high level in this time period. Okay? Everybody can cook some food and give it away.
Right.
That's easy because, like the Buddhist man said, to a homeless person, food is God. In the Bible, Jesus said, when you do this for the least of my people, you do it for me. The same concept. Cook some food, give it to people, it will raise your station faster than going in the mosque to pray. Give you an example. During the Prophet Muhammad's time, now I love this example. During the Prophet Muhammad's time, peace be upon him, there was a man who lived in the mosque. All this man did was pray all day. He stayed in the mosque, praying the 5 prayers, doing his dhikr all day, reading Quran all day. He never left the mosque. All he did was pray, zikr, and read Quran. So the Muslims saw this man, said, oh my God, he's such a saint. Look how pious and righteous he is. All he does is pray all day. He's in the mosque all day. We have to go tell Prophet Muhammad about this holy man. They went to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and said, Prophet Muhammad, we found the holy man in the mosque. He's praying all day. He does his dhikr all day. He's reading Quran all day. He don't leave the mosque. He's staying there and pray all day. Prophet Muhammad said, wow, Allahu Akbar, God is great. Prophet Muhammad said, who's giving the man his food? They said, oh, Muhammad, don't worry about that. We cook food. We bring him food every day now. Every day we cook food and bring him food. You know what Prophet Muhammad said? He said, you better than him. Now that's deep, ain't it, First Lady? That's what you think about that, Jessica? What you think? Prophet Muhammad said, y'all cooking this food, giving it to him? Muhammad said, you are better than him. What did that mean to you? Yeah, because they did the work. Excuse me, food costs money. They had to take that money that they earned. Not saying like it's expensive back then, but still, they had to take some of their money and buy some food to cook for this man who's praying. And then Muhammad said, y'all better than him, and he's praying. So that ought to tell you the relationship between cooking food versus praying. That's a clear example from Prophet Muhammad. So this is Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba's philosophy. Also, the BAYE FALL have a Wolof phrase called dub and dubby. You can write that down, you'd be a Wolof genius. Write that down, you'd be a Wolof genius. Dub and dubby. Dub and dubby is a Wolof phrase that the BAYE FALL use. A dub is a big metal pot. If you ever seen in the videos of Africa, sometimes they cook, the pot could be big enough to put 15 whole chickens in the pot. That's a dub. A dub is a pot that's a huge metal pot that you could put 20 whole chickens in. It's so big and cook them all at the same time. Dubby means to be in the front. So dubby means to be in the front. A dub is a big pot that you can cook food in. So when the BAYE FALL say dub and dubby, what are they saying, Raheem? That's the BAYE FALL philosophy, dub and dubby. Dub is the big pot.
Right.
Dubby means to be in front of everybody else.
Right.
So what are they saying, dub and dubby? It's a BAYE FALL philosophy. She got it. Go ahead.
Be in front of the blessings.
You can be in front of the blessings? What else does it mean? You got it? What you think?
Cook the most food.
And you will what?
Get the most blessings.
Whoever cooks the most food, you'll be in front of the people that didn't cook food for people. Dub and dubby. Cook the food, you'll be dubby in front of everybody else. That's a beautiful... Now, I'm sorry, everybody can't... They might not have time to learn Arabic. You might not have... I pray 5 times a day. I do my prayers. I fast in Ramadan. But everybody ain't got time to pray 5 times a day. But tell me, who can't make a sandwich and give it to somebody?
Right.
That guy's praying 5 times a day. So what? You fed somebody.
Charity.
This is the Sufi philosophy that make the Muslims say, "Damn, they cheated on the test. How they get an A? And I was up all night studying. Them Sufis done cheated." My brother, he's an optometrist. He's a doctor. He's a Sufi. He's a philosopher. And one time, what did he say? He said, "Man, y'all Sufis always looking for a shortcut." That's what my brother said. He said, "Man, y'all Sufis, y'all always looking for a shortcut."
That's funny.
Yeah, we want to be dubby. We want to be in the front.
Right.
Everybody can cook some food and give it away. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba's philosophy: work is better than prayer. And Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba has a famous saying: "Work as if you're never going to die, but pray as if your death has approached you." So this is the balance. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba says, work as if you're never going to die. But Sheikh Bamba, how would you pray if God told you was going to die in the morning? How would you pray tonight?
How would I pray tonight?
Yeah.
I would immediately do a lot of things.
Immediately. If somebody says, I'm about to die, you're going to be praying like a madman, like, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillah, la ilaha illallah. You'll be a Sufi overnight. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha. You be like, I don't even need these beads. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha. You be going on,
Also the CD.
read the Sindidi. So if you thought that you was going to die, you would be praying fiercely.
Yes.
So Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba says, pray like you're going to die, but work like you're never going to die. So this is the balance. When I'm working, I'm working. When I'm praying. Whatever you're doing, do it wholeheartedly. If I'm at the pharmacy, I'm at the pharmacy. If I'm in nursing school, I'm in nursing school. Tell that brother, if he's selling drugs, that nigga's selling drugs. I know I ain't supposed to say that, but I'm just trying to make it clear. If he's selling drugs, he ain't taking no day off. One of my brothers, one of the BAYE FALL brothers, he said, we go hard for God. He's like, man, I was in the streets going hard. Zulu said that in Virginia. He said, we go hard for God. I like that slogan. when I was a Q, Omega Psi Phi, I was going hard for that purple and gold. So why can't I take that same energy? You be at the nightclub, you're going to be in that joint dancing until they got to blink the lights to get you off of the dance floor. But when it come time for God, I just do me 5 or 6 zikkers and I'm good. But when I was DJing at the nightclub, I would DJ to midnight on campus, in that party, go to the after set and DJ from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. But I can't stay up at night and do an hour of zikr. But I was DJing parties from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Where's the energy? Where's the fervor? And I didn't even open the book yet. You know what? I want y'all to ask some questions. I talked about what is a Murid, what is a BAYE FALL. I wanted to go into some of the teachings of Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba from this book. But before we do that, even if we get to that, I want to take some questions. If you're on there, type in a question. Anybody have a question they want to ask about any of these topics? Or
you went over BAYE, but what BAYE being in the fall? What was fall? What was that? Can we get into?
Now you're gonna make me
Where?
lose my mind.
Where?
Fall. Fa. Alif. Lamb. Fa. Alif. Lamb. In Arabic, fall is Fa, Alif, Lam. Fa, Alif is Fi Allah and Fana Allah. Fa, Alif, the Fa can be Fi or the Fa can be Fana. The Alif we know is for Allah. Fi Allah means in Allah. Fana Allah means this person has died in God. Fana, there's 3 stations of Fana. Fana fi Sheikh, Fana fi Rasul, Fana fi Allah. The first Fana is the hardest one. To be dead in your Sheikh is difficult because the Sheikh looks like you. The Sheikh got on linen clothes, man. The Sheikh done got married. Now his wife done got him some nice clothes. He don't even wear boobas that much. What the hell's going on? Got a damn fade from a barbershop. When the last time the Sheikh wife told me, boy, you can't be cutting your hair in the bathroom no more. You got to go to the barbershop. Have you ever seen me with a fade? Mustache all trimmed up.
Off the chain.
For now, I'm gone. Like, really though. How am I giving a lecture in a damn linen shirt? That ain't Sufi. Who does that? I never gave a lecture in a shirt like this in 20 years. Wife said, oh, it's okay. Just put this on. Bill Cosby say, just say yes when your wife say something. I want to watch the game. Bill Cosby said, your wife come tell you do something? Yes, baby, yes. Because if you don't click, she turn the game off next you debating. Okay, I'll put this. You know I didn't want to wear this to teach no Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba lecture. I want to wear a big booba and some zikr beads. No, baby, put this on. Oh, God. I'm going to look like a fool on YouTube. But Bill Cosby said, I just want to watch the game. Put this on, go teach. Nowhere in history have I given a lecture about Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba in some two-bob clothes. I was married now. You can believe that shit. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so, and the first thing she said is, it's not about the clothes, it's about what's in your heart. So, I done forgot where I was at. Fana.
Fana in the Sheikh.
Fana fi Sheikh. There's 3 levels of Fana. The Sheikh got on linen shirt, nice blue jeans, brand new sandals. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm confused. Help! No, sorry. Sorry. Okay, that's enough. Shoot, man. Look, man, cocaine is better than drugs. This liquor is quicker than liquor. You will be intoxicated. This is the station for now. This is Sheikh Fall. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's dead in God. There's 3 stations of Fana. I know, right? Fana fi Sheikh. The first death is to die in the Sheikh. It's difficult because the Sheikh looks like you.
Right.
Fana fi Sheikh, to die in the Sheikh. Fana fi Rasul, to die in the Prophet. But for Sheikh Fall, he got Fana fi Allah. He's dead in God. He's gone. Fana. The alif is for Allah. The lamb is for Liqa. Liqa is a word that even Sufis avoid. But Sheikh Fall, he got Liqa. Because we went over 3 stations of Fana. What's the 3 stations of Fana?
Fana for Sheikh, for Rasul, for Allah.
The next station, Fana, is the beginning. With Fana, you got Fana Baqa and Liqa. You never heard, anybody heard me talk about Liqa?
That's the, well, we're not going to be able to reach Liqa.
It's
well, it's possible, but it basically you say don't even really worry about it because you ain't finna really get there.
Sheikh Fall, he got the L in his name. F-A-L. L is for Liqa. Liqa is a station with God. Now I'm gonna try to walk on this ladder to take y'all up. I've been to the mountaintop and seen on the other side. We're gonna try to walk up this ladder. Oh, it's a whole bunch of questions. They gone. Hold up. Laughing my ass off. Who said that? Oh, my bad. Hey, assalamu alaikum, brother Shahid. Shahid is in the building. Shahid Ali in Boston. Oh, be knowledge. Peace to the God. New Jersey in the building. I know. Even the Empress is laughing out loud. I know, man. Don't do any zikrs. Like don't stay up at night and do 12,000 zikrs. Please don't. You be studying in a speech and don't know what you're saying. But all zikrs ain't the same.
Ain't the same, son.
Man, this man got a secret. We're gonna take it to the grave. When I went to New Orleans, all zikrs ain't the same. Me and him seen something. We seen Liqa. Let's get on this plane. Let's get on this mission like Indiana Jones, the RZA. Okay, excuse me. That was Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang Forever.
Fana Baqa Liqa. I don't talk about this that much, but I have been in all 3 of these stations. So I'm going to try to explain it to you. The first one, Fana, means you done already died in God. Fana could be a homeless person on the street that had some type of psychological trauma and they snapped. And now they on, how you doing? How your mama doing? Talking to people that ain't there, they gone. They kundalini then rised up, open their 3rd eye, bam, crown chakra open, boom. I was on a bus in Philly, sitting next to a white lady who was talking to somebody that wasn't there. But they must have been, because she was focusing on them. Hey, how's your family? Oh my gosh, everything's okay? I haven't seen you in a while. You look so nice today. Gone! Talking to somebody that ain't there. But they must have been, because the lady was, Fana is gone. A person who's Fana in God, they cannot teach you nothing. Fana means, I checked in, I checked out. Fana means you checked out. You can have an experience with God. You're gone. You went on the other side. That's Fana in God. No, you can't get it from smoking weed. Stop saying that. I ain't gonna say who said that. You're wrong, man. Hold on. Nope. I hope everybody can't see these comments. I hope I'm the only one who can see that.
If you're going live, everybody can see the comments.
Oh, delete that. The nerve of these people. So, Fana is, who can tell me what Fana is?
Gone in God.
Gone in God. Oh, in the church. Hallelujah. I seen a lady in the church. She was gone. She got up and started doing the rooster dance.
Say, y'all do it out with
Gone. They got Fana in the church. This is a universal principle. So everybody who's seen Fana. Somebody get the Holy Ghost, they gone. That's Fana. That's a good way to explain it. You can't learn nothing from nobody doing the rooster dance. They gone. They can't. So a lot of Sufi mystics, the first thing they got was Fana. And some people stay like that for 10 years, 15 years. They got them in India. They call Mas. M-A-S-T. Mas. The pronunciation is Mas, but I don't know how to spell it. In India, you see a man standing by a tree like this for 5 years. Woo! Gone.
Don't gotta go.
All zikr ain't the same.
Ain't the same.
They got some zikkers can take you out of here, up and away, going. The Tijanis,
Overwhelming.
Tijani Sufi order in Senegal is known for that. They got some zikr. They say one day you just gonna pop up, and you be gone for a couple months and come back. For now, Baqa is somebody that went into Fana and they came back to this side and was able to explain what happened. This person can teach you about the unseen mysteries of God, because they was gone and then they came back, and they can teach you from a state of what we call transcendental realities of God. Allah is a transcendental being. There's two words you should know, which is in Arabic. In Arabic, we call it the Zahir and the Batin. In the 99 names of Allah, you have Al-Zahir, which means he's manifest. Everything you can see. Al-Batin means he's hidden. He's everything you don't see. So God has a reality that you can see, but always know that his hidden reality is more powerful than the seen reality. The unseen power of God is more powerful than the seen power of God. if you can understand that concept. In plain English, the words are God is immanent and he's transcendent. So the transcendental reality of God is more powerful than the immanent manifest reality of God. This is metaphysics 101. So, Fana, boom, you went into the transcendental reality. Baqa, you came back from your experience and now you can teach people. Now, those two realities right there is already something extreme, right? But imagine you got Fana, somebody's gone. Baqa, this person then came back. So Liqa, this person was gone, then came back. Liqa is a person who left again, but was able to maintain his consciousness and teach from a state of Fana. And this is very, very rare.
Wow.
This is like the highest high masters get that. They was gone Fana. They came back Baqa. They had some more experiences and went out again. But this time when they left, they brought their human consciousness with them. And now this person is teaching you about God from a station of Fana on the other side. That's deep.
Right.
Fana, Baqa, and Liqa. That's why only up until a few years ago, I experienced Liqa. First, I couldn't explain Liqa because I never experienced it. I've been in Fana, I've been in Baqa, But Liqa, I would tell you something to make your eyes pop about God. Or the person in Liqa is very rare to even understand what somebody in Liqa is in the universe. It's a sound of God, and in the sound there's gaps, and you can travel through the gaps to another universe. This is a person in Liqa talking. I went there. The whole universe is a song. God is singing a song, a love song. You know how you got notes on the sheet? The whole universe is divine sound. It's the sound that makes this so-called solid universe. But in the structure of the song, there's gaps between the bars. Your soul can travel. Now the song, the universe, imagine the whole thing is moving at a tremendous speed. But at that speed, it's gaps in the notes. Miles Davis. Miles Davis is playing the trumpet. But it's gaps in between the notes of the trumpet.
Right.
Your soul can travel through one of them gaps and go in another universe. Did anybody understand what the F I just said?
Trying to.
What?
It's like, okay, is it like a meditation when you breathe in breath control, that window, that small gap of time
Get your hand out of my pocket.
between the in breath and the out breath, the inhale and the out, there's a gap right there. And that's the part where you're supposed to shoot through and into the trance, a state of meditation. It's the same concept.
That's called the between space. In between the inhale and the exhale, there's a space. And that space is like the gaps in the universe you can travel out. That's why a lot of the Buddhist monks or the Hindu yogis, they focus on pranayama and breathing. And if they can get that in between space, they can travel out into the universe. Get out of my class. You know too much. No. That's deep though. Where did you come across that?
Man, I be practicing my breathing.
That's a serious technique. I never heard a black man speak on that before. That's deep. Watch this guy. They got something in New Orleans in the water. Yes, please.
Sister wants to know what is meant by the end of time. You said Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. Sheikh Fall said that they was going to come back at the end of time.
Now, you know what I want to do? See, that's why I brought this book. Tomorrow we're going to have a teaching from this book. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba has a writing called The End of Time. Akaruza man. But in layman's terms, the end of times means we're in the last cycle. The only problem is the last cycle is 50,000 years. So after this 50,000 year period will be the dissolution of the universe. The only people who really explain this is the Hindus. The Hindus say, I ain't no Hindu, but don't push me. Om Namah Shivaya is, anyway. So the Hindus say, and it goes with the Holy Quran, because the Hindus say one cycle of time is 50,000 years. They call it a yuga. One cycle is 50,000 years, and we're in the Kali Yuga, or the age of darkness, the last 50,000 years. How does that agree with the Quran? Allah says in the Holy Quran, the soul will return to God in the measure of one day, and that day is 50,000 years. Why are the Hindus saying 50,000 year cycles? And in the Holy Quran, God says it takes 50,000 years for your soul to travel back to God. So we're in the last 50,000 year cycle. So the end of time means, for one, in this age, it's easier to get God realization than it was in the previous time periods. Because God is so merciful, he's saying, if y'all don't get it right this time, it ain't another 50,000 cycle. It's almost like you in nursing school, did they ever give you a curve on your test? Everybody didn't do good, so they graded on the curve.
Yeah, that's happened before.
A curve is like the teacher say, everybody got a D or an F, so I'm going to curve it to raise your D's up to B's and C's.
Yeah.
So we basically living in the time of the curve, where God has lowered the standards for people to get realization, because this is it. After this 50,000 year period, it ain't going to be no more chances.
And to give y'all an idea of how old you all are, y'all about 5 million years old. So that's my, if you here now trying to go to God, that's why you're here, so you don't return back to that state. So if it's 50,000 years period, and just say we giving you 100 years in each 1,000.
Right.
So that means, that's why I say, how many times have you lived? You done live 5 million times.
Let me give this these 6 advices from Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. Seven advices. This is advice from Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba says anybody who follows this advice will reach realization. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba says, 1, first is khidma. Khidma means to do some type of service. Khidma, to serve an authentic sheikh simply for the blessings of Allah. So Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba says the first principle to take you to realization is to do khidma, which means service, or to work, but he says under a sheikh, under the guidance of a true master. You're working under somebody that has an agreement with God. This is the Sheikh. And we talked about Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. His real name is Kadim Rasul. And the word Kadim comes from this kidma, which means service. Kadim Rasul is Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba's real name. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba was his name, but his title was Kadim Rasul, which means the worker for the Rasul, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So the first principle he says for realization is kidma. Do some work, man, some service. The second principle he says, not to question your sheikh.
Not to what?
Not to question the capacities of your sheikh in exoteric matters of knowledge and esoteric matters of knowledge. Always have a good opinion of the teacher at all times. The famous story in the Quran is Khidr and Moses. I could go into that, but I'm sure everybody... Khidr and Moses is a story in the Quran where Khidr was a man of hakikat, true reality. Moses was a man of Sharia, Islamic law. Moses came to Khidr and says, Khidr, can you teach me some knowledge that you got directly from God? Khidr said, yes, I will teach you, but do not question me about the things you see me doing.
I remember that story. Yeah.
Yeah.
When he went on with that journey.
He went on a journey with Khidr. I'm going to tell it fast. First thing Khidr did was he put a hole in this man's boat.
Right.
Second thing Khidr did was he killed a little boy in the village.
Right.
The third one was he built up a wall. And the guy, hey, why you put a hole in the man's boat? I told you don't question me. 2, why you kill the little boy? Don't question me. 3, why you build up the wall? 3. So this is what the sheikh is saying right here. Don't question the sheikh because you don't know what he's doing. So he could be living on a higher law and you might not understand the concept. That's the story of Moses and Khidr in the Quran. Third, he says, learn the basic practices of Islam.
Right.
Now this is important. The third one, I love that he says this. Learn the basic practices of Islam. Learn, how do I do my prayer?
Right.
How do I make a wudu?
Right.
What is Ramadan? How do I fast in Ramadan? How do I give zakat? What is Hajj? Do I have to go to Mecca?
Right.
Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba says, learn the basic obligations of Islam, which means the basic Islam is the cement foundation for the skyscraper of Sufism. Without the basic foundation of a building, the 30-story building will not stand unless the cement foundation is strong. So that's why the Sheikh is saying you got to learn some basics. In Kung Fu, they say a master is a master of the basics. You go to martial arts school, you might say punch, okay? Punch, okay, punch, okay, punch. Man, I've been punching for 20 years. And then you try to do, oh, God, I know all this stuff from one punch. A master is a master of the basics in anything. Master the basics is what he's saying. 4, this is deep. Have a good opinion of your neighbors. Because being suspicious leads to misfortune. Now, in this big Sufi book, why would Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba say, have a good opinion of your neighbors? What is all this high philosophy we done had, and now he's saying, think good of your neighbors. Think good of the people you meet. I have my own idea, but what does somebody think he's meaning by this?
We don't want but you.
Oh, hell, the Buddha.
Bring it. Come down.
Get off that chair, man.
Come down.
I can't sit in the chair no more. The master has spoken. That's the best. You meet nobody but you.
There you go. Alhamdulillah.
You meet nobody but you. So always think good of others.
Right.
Because the only person you're meeting is you. He's also basically saying, think positive.
Right.
In a certain sense, he's saying, think positive.
Right.
Don't meet somebody and think negative of them.
Right.
Be careful if somebody say, oh, that guy's lying. Oh, he's a thief. oh, he's
really,
a cheat.
Really, they're showing you something about
themselves. Somebody who knows somebody's lying, they a liar.
Yeah,
somebody
liar.
who knows somebody's stealing, they a thief.
Absolutely.
So be careful of what people say about others. If somebody say, oh man, he's so honest. Oh man, he's so pious. They see, you meet nobody but yourself. I ain't even got to say, listen man, class dismissed. She killed it. What? My daughter would say that answer was lit. So 5. In order to reach union with God, you must have a pure heart. What you think is a pure heart? What does it mean? What's the Sheikh say? In order to reach union with God, and the Arabic word for union is wusul. He says wusul. Wusul is a spiritual union. It's not a physical union. It's a union with God on the plane of soul and spirit. But what do you think he means? In order to have wusul, union with God, you have to have a pure heart. What does he mean? What's a pure heart?
Pure heart to me would be love.
Love is the greatest of these. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, they asked him, what's your religion? Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba said, my religion is love.
Right.
Point blank. Love of God can give you the pure heart. The only one closer to God than you is the one who loves God more than you. Just remember that. This whole Sufi path is love. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba said, Dini Hubullah. My religion is loving God. The only person closer to God than you is the one who loves God more than you. Okay, 6. Oh man, so this is what he said. Have a sincere love for God. Hold on. I don't want to paraphrase. Have a sincere love for God that will make the Sheikh's will prevail over your own desires. Have a sincere love for God that will make what the Sheikh wants greater than what your desire and lower self wants. That means you love, as they had a saying back in the day, what would Jesus do? I love that. What would Jesus do? He probably wouldn't be getting high, probably wouldn't be doing all this crazy stuff that they doing in his name. He wouldn't be eating no pork on Christmas. Jesus lived his law based off the Old Testament Jewish law. Jews ain't eat no pork. I ain't gonna get on that tangent. Love God so much that what Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba wants for you is greater than what your lower self wants. 6. Number 7. Never hope to have benefits or blessings from anybody other than your Sheikh. Never try to have benefit or blessing from anybody other than Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, Sheikh Ibn Fall. In Senegal, they say Serigne Touba Dana. Serigne Touba Dana, not like somebody named, but it's Wolof. Serigne Touba Dana, which means, Dana means I don't want nothing else but Serigne Touba. Serigne Touba Dana. All I need is Serigne Touba and the blessings I can get from him. So when you have a high master from Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, basically it's saying, when you have Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba and Sheikh Ibn Fall, you don't have to look for another Sheikh. You got enough. If you're driving in a Lexus, you ain't looking at the guy driving a Ford. I'm in a Lexus, nigga. What? No, excuse me. I ain't supposed to be. I'm trying to tone it down because the sergeant at arms is here. And we don't want to go too far. But I think this is good for right now. Does anybody have any questions or comments? We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Let's say the Al-Fatiha. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Idina siratal mustaqim. Siratal lathina anamta alayhim. Gairil mahdubi alayhim. Wala dalin. Ameen. Barakasin Sayyid, Barakasin Sayyid, Barakasin Sayyid. Barakasin Sayyid. That it, Jeff?
Sheikh, what is Sean? Don't cut it off. You don't stop it.
It's over.
Unless somebody got a charger because my battery about to die.
It's over.
They should look at me for a charge.
Shit.
Nah, I didn't want to charge you.
Beautiful
Cut it
teaching.
off.
It was halfway decent.
Yeah, beautiful lesson.
I'm finna get it. When you go back on, I'm gonna ask you what is your what you call it? PayPal account.
Word.
Oh, Lord.
See? What I told you about that, man?
Nah, that's a real.
What I
That's a real
told you
thing.
about that, man?
That's a real thing. That's a real thing. Because Pete, don't block your blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Some people might want to donate for that word. Alhamdulillah.
Ask him since you up there on the, I don't want to get on there like this here.
What?
Don't say, when you get back on, tell me, you all can send donations to Sufi Mystic PayPal.
Yeah.
Do that, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, they're going in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wow, somebody said it was 11:11. First degree in the 1 through 40. My name is Master Farah Muhammad. I came to North America by myself, looking for myself. What you know about that, man?
According to them lessons, huh?
Yeah, be knowledge, trying to be God. Drunk off the magnetic. Yeah, that's true. Peace to the G. What is meant by the end of time? Cracking up over here. I know. Leave that crack alone, girl. The only issue is my PayPal is down right now. It's not working.
Say,
Boom.
don't make me cut you.
Yeah, because I had some I don't know what happened to it, but it's down right now. So I wouldn't want nobody to send anything there because I definitely won't get it.
We'll get them back.
So does anybody have any questions or comments?
Can you go over what Serene Tuba left for his disciples?
Wow. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba says he left 3 things. And this is a very important question. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba said, when you don't see me, I leave 3 things behind me. And if you hold on to any of these 3 things, they will take you directly to Allah. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba said, the first thing I leave behind is my sons. His last son, Serene Sayi, was the last one, and he left his body in 2007. Then Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba said, I leave behind my mosque in Tuba. So if you spend time at the mosque in Tuba, the mosque in Tuba is an interdimensional portal for interplanetary travel. I said it. When you go in the mosque in Tuba, you will see some people that's obviously not people. They not from here. I seen a man look at me like X-ray glasses. Like, he looking at my soul. You gonna be like, he ain't looking at my beads. Like, he scanned me. I'm like, oh, don't think nothing bad right now. La 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 la. I've seen people in Tuba, in the mosque, when they finished praying. What was that last movie they had? She pushed him on the eye.
Oh, that Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, that was.
It's people like Doctor Strange in that mosque. You finish praying, the guy next to you might start doing this. I was like, I ain't seen that in Islam nowhere. They start drawing grids. Old people.
Come on.
Taking off their hat. They doing just like in the movie when they was making those energy things.
Right.
It's old people. We go over there. You're going to see some old people doing that in real life.
Oh, alhamdulillah.
I was like, some Jedis.
Right.
You'll see an old person with a mat like that.
Avatars.
All he got is one booba and a mat and 10 plastic bags with some herbs in the bags. Every day you go there, that man's sitting in the same spot. He ain't moved in years. One day, if you're lucky, he gonna say, hey, come sit down. Ooh. First thing he do, he gonna give you the scan. The scan come out good. He gonna go in some of them bags, mix it up in a glass, stir it. It might look like some dirt, some leaves, some twigs, and some rocks. You better drink that shit, man. I'm just making it clear. Oh, drink it, please. Inshallah. Because we're Muslims. Drink it. Don't be no fool. I drank them rocks and that twigs and them dirt plenty of times. And I couldn't wait. I'd be walking slow like, I hope he say something today. Dang, he ain't call me. They don't call you all the time. He ain't say nothing. Yeah, like, I know he see me. Salam alaikum, salam alaikum, salam alaikum. You with them bags, man. Salam alaikum. He don't call you, but maybe every now and then, you walking past, he's like, hey, salam, hey, come. He do like this. Hit the ground. Oh, that means come sit. He gonna give you some medicine. So, I'm gonna say this on tape, and the people in Tuba would not want me to say what I'm about to say.
Tell us the third thing that you left us.
Okay, because I'm talking about the mosque.
Okay.
You're right. So I do not need to say the third thing I do not need to say what I was going to say about the mosque. I'm not going to say it. Thank you. Because the people in Tuba would not want me to reveal this. So I'm not saying that on camera. But I'm going to tell y'all after we turn it off. So,
all the cameras.
The last thing Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba said he left that would take you directly to God was his qasides, his writings. One qaside is enough. If you're reading Sindidi, that's enough. I wanted to teach y'all this qaside today. I didn't get to it. It's 6 lines. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif Lam Mim. Inna ma sabilu wa la tudadilu. Allahu min kulli karimin akramu. Man amahu an kadalahu takarumu. Aslim lahu kulaka animani. Wa lazimi lisana li rahmani. Wa zihu bi shukri bila kufrani. Tukfa hisabahu ma anirani. That one qaside is 6 verses. It's worth the whole Quran. I wanted to teach that to y'all today. And it's in this book that El Sahu got. The English and the Arabic. The transliteration is in here. That qaside is one of 3 things he left behind. He left his mosque. I can tell you some more stuff about the mosque. I'm done. He left his sons. They were all African avatars. What I know about Serene Saliu is haram. I can't even say some of the stuff I know about him in public. It's haram. Sorry. What I know about Serene Saliu? Let me stop before I lose it. So the Master Sons and his qasides. Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba said, my qasides are like a bird. They are flying to God. He said the qaside is a bird. He said the Sindidi is a qaside. Muhammad Nafi qaside. He said the qasides are a bird that is flying to God. He said the qaside is a bird. The people who sing it, Bismillahi and Muluhai Bilama Nahi Walantihai Hamdan li Rabbi Kairi Murabi Kadrama Kalbi Biliktidai La shukuri bila kufuri wa wana siri min hufidai ya dhal jalali ya mutaali ya kaida wali ajib du'ai. That's from God. A person starts singing something and start crying, that's from God. I don't care who you are. You singing something and start crying, that ain't from no human being.
Right.
Thank God he's here. I'd be cursing right now. I'd be cursing right now. For real though. That's from God, man. You sing a few verses. You sing a few verses and start crying because your whole body's shaking.
Right. That's it. Yeah,
The Kasai can take you to God.
That's
Period.
power.
Just
That's
sing
power.
it. Just.
Power. That's power. That's power.
I'm almost like the
That's
chicken
pure.
lady.
That's pure. That's pure.
They'll take you to
power.
Fana.
That's pure.
I'm about to do the chicken dance. From 4 verses of Muhammad Nafi, I'm gone.
That's purity.
That's why he say his kasais are a bird that take you to God. You just experience it. 5 seconds, I'm gone. Any other question?
No said.
Alhamdulillah, I think we.
No said.
Read the kasais. Read Sindidi.
Bless you.
Sayyidi Allah. Barki Sheikh Fall.
Nah, I don't have. He gave up that PDF. He has it. He has a book